Mayav, 20M, and I, 22F, live together. Mayav goes home almost every week and calls his mother every day. Mayav and I went out to dinner with his family who was visiting us as they live about an hour away. They had us Uber to the restaurant because they wanted us to ride in his mom's new car on the way back to our apartment. Once we get there, we see that his aunt and uncle were also there. I had never met them before. We were not told they would be coming. I immediately get accused of being pregnant by his mother because I am not feeling well due to high stress and anxiety. His uncle starts making jokes about us having sex and doing sexual acts. I am clearly uncomfortable. Everyone tells me that he's just that way and has no filter. Once we get seated at the restaurant, I tell the waitress I'm just going to eat off my boyfriend's plate since I wasn't feeling well and had thrown up right before coming to dinner. His mom repeatedly accuses me of being pregnant to my boyfriend and I just sit there awkwardly as he tells her no over and over and to stop. She accused me at least 10 times. Throughout the dinner, Mayav's uncle would make sexual comments about me and kept trying to get me to touch the food provocatively. He made inappropriate comments about my body as well. The entire time this is happening, his mother is laughing at everything he is saying and encouraging it. After dinner we refused to walk around with Mayav's family but they made us go look at his mom's new car a block away. His uncle kept trying to hold my hand and saying more inappropriate things to me the entire way. Nobody stopped him. Once we get to the car, Mayav goes inside it with his dad and brother to try it out. I am left alone with his uncle and mother. His uncle still continues to try to hold my hand, tells me I should have touched my food in the provocative way he wanted, pets my hair, and keeps grabbing me on my sides right above my hips. I was scared and kept telling him to stop and was squirming to get away from him. His mother just stood there laughing and telling me that's just how he is. Once we finally get back to my room, I have multiple anxiety attacks. I have been SA'd in the past so all the memories of it started flooding back and I kept thinking that his mother would have let that happen to me. His mom ended up texting him the next morning asking how I was doing since I seemed unhappy at the dinner. He told her that I was not okay and that everyone was extremely inappropriate including her. She responded with, well you is always sick so I just wanna make sure, hope you're being safe, you know how your uncle is and then she asked for my number to apologize. She told me her sister invited herself and told me she's sorry for her sister's husband but that's just the way he is. She told me she wanted to do a redo dinner. I responded telling her that I do not feel comfortable doing a redo anytime soon. She never responded. Mayav tells me he cannot distance himself from his mother after the way I was treated because it would damage their relationship and he is too attached. He also refuses to move all the way out of his family house and insists he still needs to visit there on the weekends. I feel incredibly hurt because I am having anxiety attacks every day and nightmares. I honestly don't know what to do because I've tried to talk to him multiple times about how all this affects me. Any advice would be helpful because I feel so lost and helpless right now.